Well, it's been almost a week since a fire broke out in downtown Bisbee. And how is the historic town doing now? News 4 Tucson's Isabella Fredrickson spoke to the mayor and has the latest update.
Despite the fire, people are still coming out. It's a beautiful day and it's not stopping business owners from trying to find a way to forge ahead. Now that Valentine's Day fire has cooled, people on Main Street, Bisbee, are dealing with a new normal. Business owners like Reed Booth, aka the Killer Bee Guy, says there's nothing sweet about having to relocate his honey business right here on the corner, steps away from where his brick and mortar business has been for 30 years.
I have the smallest gourmet honey shop in the country, right here, but it's in that building. And so we couldn't reopen because of the structural integrity issue, the whole thing falling. I thought, you know what, let's just talk with the mayor and the fire chief and see if we can set up outside. Sure enough, here we are.
Booth tells me even though he's out of his storefront for now, he's optimistic he won't have to close down because he's the only business owner that's doing this outside. And their temporary outside honey stand was doing just fine. The stand attracted many, such as tourist Mike Jones and his family, who are visiting from Phoenix. He tells me that Killer Bee honey is a must whenever they are in town.
We saw the fire happened, and which is devastating and closed down a bunch of businesses. That was upsetting, but my biggest thing, what I always do when I come here, is I stop by the honey store. Me and my wife fell in love with this honey, and every time we come here, we have to stop by and get his honey every time, especially that Viking honey.
Bisbee Mayor Ken Budge tells me it's tourists like these that are helping keep Bisbee going despite this fire.
I just appreciate the community and our visitors, and it's tough on residents. You know, change is hard, and right now we're in the middle of a little bit of a change, but we'll come back. We're a resilient community, a collective community, and when things get tough, we pull together.
And that is exactly what's going on here, and Reed will be the first to tell you. He says business is booming with his makeshift honey stand.
And it's already working really well. I mean, people are just drawn to it, of course, naturally. And then, of course, we have the burned out section behind us. So never give up. All right, we're going to keep going. This is just another step over the hurdle until we can get back in our store.
The mayor tells me he is currently working with a forensic structural engineer and construction crews to assess the damage and, of course, get Main Street back open. Reporting from Bisbee, Isabella Fredrickson, News 4 Tucson.
All right.